Asunto.
My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy.
Deme ne yaptım?
But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff, like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Vin Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then, I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Sophie's control of her power. Her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Sophie and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Sophie, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Sophie's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Sophie, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Sophie herself? She left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power
No to casi
to
to.
help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
No toto som nedohrala, no to. Ja som tu robila som si čajík, jo jasne. Ja som to nehrala, no ten Double Explosion akože 3 epizódy či 2 a ma to vôbec nebavilo. Potom to bolo strašne puzzle a na logiku a neviem čo a neviem. To bolo také divné. Tak toto dúfam, že bude lepšie. A jaký čajík si urobila?
Told her to get the fuck out of bed, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig.
O, to je Chloe. Má zelené vlasy také.
20 minutes? Yeah. Okay.
Moc nemám čierny
Make that
čajík.
work.
Nemáme. Ja si dávam čaj s mliekom, no. To mi chutí. A ty si videla tie predošlé diely Nutelly, alebo si je hrala? A to som neskúšala. Je to strašne dobré, no.
Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Ja tu vydávam
Fuck.
kamanu teba. Aha,
No
jasne.
show means no fee. Means no
Čo budeme hrať za
fest,
Chloe?
means no tour, means fuck.
Look, I hear you. My drummer's being a real Lars Ulbitch right now. Give me just 20 more minutes.
I told you, it's now or never.
Come on, we know those barflies aren't going anywhere. Just prorate the 20 minutes out of our cut, all right?
I'm taking 30.
Čo nahrá na,
You're already 10 over.
Damn
na
it.
gitaru, či na čo hrá?
There goes my new toothbrush money.
To sú tie kopelky z jednotky, nie?
Not again. It keeps getting worse. But I
Shake
just
it up.
need to find the
Look.
way out. Assuming there is one.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Is that me in high school? I never talked like that, did I? How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only getting worse.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time. Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there. Does every daughter have nightmares that she killed her mom, even though she's still very much alive? Or is that just me?
Ja som zvedavá, čo sa tu udeje v tej novej, no.
A version of me. If Max didn't rewind to save me. She's not me. But she's a part of me. The question is, how much?
Lighthouse. A tam je Max.
Max?
To budeme hrať teraz za koho, či za Max? Alebo za obidve?
Who the fuck are you? Max, no!
What the fuck? Jak na tetovanie? Zakryla to tetovanie.
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the bad?
I just told you, man. They're on their way. Am I talking to a goldfish? Or did the septum piercing get into your brain?
Daj Boba po nim. Co smaczymy? Vyzerá to hrozně. Jo, jo. Co robí Deck Nine? Ne, Don't Not. Ale som si zapadla nejaké ťažké choices, rozhodnutia alebo niečo také, že to môžem preskočiť. Teraz zase za max?
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont.
No to, že som nehrala ten double exposure celý, tak asi mi niečo unikne, no.
My camera is underneath all this. Carp, this weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
A furt aj sa daberka tuž.
I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh. My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max. Some of my students take my... Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it.
Polaroid.
The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment. Time for your close-up. I know. Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now.
Ďalšie achievement, no. No, čo sa stalo?
I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose. This is so horrible. The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean? Must have been some kind of protest? Or riot? Doesn't look like enough to start a fire.
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here! Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
A, tam horí, lol.
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
A už
Can't
môže,
go back far enough to stop this.
môže revendovať, no.
Where did all this come from?
Teraz musíš všetkých zachrániť, ne? Prečo je to loknuté? What the fuck? What the fuck? Rozbíte to sklo, ne? Ajajaj, no, tak to není dobré. Tí policajti len išli preč? What the fuck? A prečo to neodomkli? To chceli, aby tam skapali, či čo?
Someone set this fire on purpose.
Molotov. What the fuck?
Damn it!
Security, there's students trapped in the atrium.
No shit, you need to clear out now.
Prečo im to neodomknú? What the fuck? No to keď zober si nejaký popcorn, to bude zaujímavé.
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
No už idú hasiči konečne.
Moses? Hold on. I'm coming.
Tam je Chloe? Kamera jej vypadla. Ajajaj.
Max, hurry, the roof is caving in!
Hej, Chloe! Musím ju zachrániť, sakra. Na čajík. Aha, okej. A do prdele! Oh my god! To čo? Ako halo, to čo je? A nejaké jedlo, ne? Keď máš chuť.
No, no, no.
Ja som dala, že sme boli verní len Chloe, že som s ňou mala romanciu.
Come on. Come on. I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time. No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God, I did it. I jumped into a photo again.
No vie remindovať
I'm
z fotky,
sure
no.
this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done? It's Friday. What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
Hello?
Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
No, o północy príde asi môj chlap. Ako ku mne, no. Tak
It's so peaceful. But for how long? Moses should be waiting for me in his office. He's smiling, but you know he feels empty inside. The planetarium, haven for astronomers and stoners alike. I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
no a kde to je teraz? A moc Zofy, dobre.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... Well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean... It was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
A jak dlouho je ta epizoda?
Sounds like you want to spend a lot of money while we're still trying to rebuild from the storm.
Well, we have to
To
spend
vůbec
money.
epizody, alebo to je
My
na
predecessor's
druhá?
love of historic preservation has left us with beautiful buildings and cracked foundations. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
If my students show up and work hard, they receive
Ona robi
A's.
učiteľku, či
Art
čo?
is subjective.
And yet we've managed to judge and critique art for centuries, if not millennia. I see no reason to stop on your account.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries?
Tam budú len kecať furt.
How was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was
No,
great,
všetko horelo,
incredible.
no.
But while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't
Jak
trying
nechceš
to
dať
be
potom
rude.
balón do toho?
I dropped my camera when I saw you. There were students trapped inside. It was bad. I think a lot of
Je
people
tam ten
died.
nosil tu klovi, ne?
Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I tried, but I couldn't save anyone. I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction and there was
Walić?
nothing
Będziemy
I
coś
could
strać
do.
beta?
That's not true.
Jasne, chodzisz.
You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work. Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend. We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab that index card before Moses rips it. Yoink!
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have
Yeah,
no
man.
idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst. Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fire flinger did the deed. Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens. How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing. I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself. No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my...
Gdzie to mam chować, what the fuck?
Are you my mystery killer? Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z. You really understand how I'm feeling right now. Turtle strapped to a rocket booster. Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he quote, "Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But are you the killer?" Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Jak ho nevím, že to mám hledat, what the fuck. To je nějaká puzzle, či...
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at... I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai. But anime can surprise me. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
Aj
I
bože.
have no idea.
A nevím, kde to je. Že to puzzle, tak neznašam to. Ahojte, ahoj, Kyle. Jak se máme? I'm fine, thank you. And how about you? I'm good, I'm good. Let's practice some English. Okay, we can. I can speak English, so that's not a problem. Follow on kick. How long have you been learning English? Since childhood. Ešte dneska v pláne? No príde ten priateľ, tak budem s ním. Childhood. Jak fúka vietor. Tak si to už... Jo, díky, díky. I like English. Hádam to. What do you like on English? that I can speak with other people, like foreign countries and. Je to zozadu bola tá blbosť, aha. Neznášam puzzle.
Well, you're definitely... So, your name is Mina, but did you kill the samurai? Where's the proof? So, your name is Mina, but did you kill the samurai? Where's the proof? So, your name is
Neviem, čo teraz
Mina,
myslíš,
but did you kill the samurai? Where's the proof? Moses had me rewind after the first...
Tam ešte bolo. A nemusím asi po anglicky, ne? Neviem, asi slovensky, česky, čo ja viem. Ako nevadí mi nejaká angličtina. Ja neviem, čo ona tam dala. To je také puzzle zás, ty vole.
Scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But are you the killer? So your name...
How are your... Oh my god, fucking cell phone. Where star.
Name is Mina.
Tak po slovensky a
Did
po
you kill the
česky.
samurai? Where's the proof? Moses' secret contraband kettle
Thinking
out
you're
in the
playing...
open? Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll find your killer. You really understand how I'm feeling right now. Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest. A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to
Doesn't
give
matter
it to
the
Sophie
language message.
if she ever comes back.
Pesky buttons on touchscreen, yeah. Koľko neviem, kde to je. Hello.
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai. But Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
Prietiskne,
Moses has been tracking weather after everything with the timelines. People started talking about... for the most part. No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing. Are you my mystery killer? Are you my mystery killer? It was you, Mina. I didn't know you had it in you.
No už to vie, alebo nevie to?
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3.
Viem, čo to...
Mina Hiramatsu. If I make it through this weekend, I promise to marathon your work with Moses.
Že stále mi to nedalo? Ja neviem, čo sa tam deje. Nechápem
Using a
tomu.
rewind test to get me into anime?
Okay, ask me.
No, už to vie, dobre, super.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu.
Ja nejakom,
the
nejakom
badass SB.
anime, alebo neviem, čo to je.
Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Asi to nechám na potom, lebo nejaké to je až moc silné. Ja sa musím hľadať tie veci a neviem čo. Ja som sa bál, že to bude také. A však sa mi to uložilo. Som hľadala 50 minút, no.